We're gonna show this airport tonight. This stream brought to you in part by Orbx tonight. Let's switch this. It was 91. It was 91. There you go. Wog says that's hurtful. BRB, I'm gonna go to the hospital to get my feelings checked for free. Chiefs were going to win anyway, Dave says. We'd have had the ball in 2 timeouts with about 1:45 to play, needing only a field goal to win. Well, I am excited to see I'm excited to see both games next week. The Ravens playing the Chiefs, going to be a great game in Baltimore. And the Detroit and San Francisco, I think that's going to be a great game too. Man. I saw that play, Dave. That was crazy. That was crazy, the way they fumbled and right through the end zone. Ripjaw says, did you watch the Cowboys head coach speech after the Packers game? I laughed so hard for at least 3 hours. No, I did not watch it, Ripjaw. He touched the ball twice. Well, that's because Rice got hurt, right? They had to put in somebody, didn't they? He wasn't ready for the lights. The bright lights. If he plays another game for us, I will question Andy Reid's sanity. Well, it depends on if Rice is healthy. He might play, just might not touch the ball. But you don't have to give him the ball on an end around at the goal line. It's true, and you did it in all caps. You did it in all caps, and the bot allowed it because you're a mod. He's so angry. Dave is so angry. But you don't have to give the ball on an end around the goal line. Dave, do you ever see the Frank the Tank guy that roots for Miami for Barstool? The way he puts the necklace thing in his mouth and just starts yelling. I really love it when he gets upset about Miami. Yeah, that's what I picture you doing right there. All right, I got to show you this airport and explain what's going on. Oh, you were hot? Yeah. I bet you were hot. Bray says he really should have passed the ball to McGeary. I already know it's a joke when you spell McGreary, because no NFL player has the name McGreary. Like, just right there, it's a joke. I haven't even finished the rest. But no football in the NFL, no football player in the NFL has the name McGreary. And is there really a lowercase g and then a capital G in that name? Is that a typo? Is that really how they spell it? He would have pulled a 22-footer across the tagline and scored an 8-pointer. I got to show you this airport. We're going to be flying tonight. Okay, that's a typo. Thank you. We're going to be flying tonight to New Caledonia. I want to show you the flight before I show you the airport and give you an idea. So what we are doing is flying from Gladstone, Australia. And look, little nav map has some boats. Show some boats. For those who are not familiar with Gladstone, it's just slightly north of Brisbane. We are going to be doing another Gold Coast flight here soon, when it's released. And it will probably be sometime this coming week, I hope. And I will probably do a flight from Gold Coast in a smaller aircraft to Gladstone. Might do that. The fact that they're now going to have Gold Coast, Brisbane, Gladstone all in this area, like they're really starting to make this a really neat area to fly. Tonight's flight, after I show the airport, we're going to be going across the ocean into New Caledonia. The airport is Tontuta. Is that how you say it? I don't know if that's how you say it, and I think it's La Tontuta. I think that's how you say it. We're going to be going to a large runway, 10,666 feet, right? Or 61 feet, 10,661. So we've never landed here. And I don't know. I just wanted to fly somewhere different tonight. Tortuga. Is that what it is? Tortuga? It says Tortuta. I thought Tortuga was different. Rally says, I've been to Rockhampton IRL, but not Gladstone. Friends and I skipped over it on our Queensland road trip about a decade ago, as it's off the main road, still the furthest north I've ever been. Nice. It's a joke. Tortuga is the other side of the planet. I thought Tortuga was Norway. Am I wrong? Haiti. What am I thinking of? What's the one in Norway? Tome? Tone? What? There's a T. There's a T. Isn't there in Norway? My mother did a French teaching exchange program in New Caledonia in the mid-90s. Trondheim. That's a T word. It doesn't have a "ta" necessarily. Nice rally. Brace, not awesome. Tortuga got beheaded in Breaking Bad, and his head became a bomb. Oh, that's how I know that name. That's how I know that name. It's from Breaking Bad. That was, what's the guy from Machete? What's his name? Danny Trejo. That's it. So, anyway, this is what we're doing tonight. We're flying there. It's a longer flight, okay? It's a longer flight, and so I am using a slightly larger plane. I'm using the 800 variant. But I would like to show you this airport. I'm telling you all, this airport could really see some play here. Let me show you. So I'm gonna go out. This airport, by the way, if you click that link, it'll take you to Orbx in general, and then you can just search for YGLA. It is available right now. So this airport is right next to like this neighborhood, and I don't know anything about this area. Okay, I don't know anything about this area, but look at this, like, and I could be wrong here, but there is a large train station that does cargo, and then you can see a plant in the distance, right? Like probably a coal refining plant or something. I'm wondering if everybody that lives here pretty much like works over there. They have an animated train on the line that goes around part of the outskirts too. I'm gonna have to look for that because I didn't see the animated one. I'll have to look for that and maybe follow it. So the first thing that I noticed at this airport was just how close it was to this neighborhood. I cannot imagine what it's like to be able to just step out your front door and just look at an airport across the road and then just be able to watch planes land all day. Can you imagine just being able to just sit on your front porch and just watch? I mean, it's right there. So that was the first thing I noticed. Second thing, the parking is, it's a small airport, but I always like what they do with some of the cars where they look a little bit more realistic. They've got some tolls, some gates. I don't know where the actual plane spotting area is. It's probably not that. They added some lights, unless this is my airport light mod. It probably is my airport light mod, where they've put lights in random places. But they did, like, these lights here are definitely part of it. And they even, when you go on the road that I'll show later, there's lights by the road as well. So they have a departures building here, and then they have the arrivals here. They've got an outside, I don't know if there's like a smoke break area. I thought that was funny. That was covered. Fuel, some hangars. I don't know. Is that I don't know what kind. Oh, is that for paving? Maybe that's for paving. I'm not up on my trucks. This helicopter is part of the scenery, and then they also have some vehicles in that hangar. So, obviously, some of the trees, bushes, trees. I always love what they do with the trees. They always look so detailed. But I really want to show you the inside of this airport, because I thought it was really good. So, let's just walk through. So right off the bat, ticket counter on the right. And then it's not a large area. The arrivals are through this door. So when they arrive, you go out that door. So you're pretty much just walking in, and you have your ticket counter here. And then, I'm not sure, because I haven't been here before, I'm not sure the exact way you would go through security. But this is the waiting area. And the waiting area is so cool because it's right on the ground. I think we saw that with Gold Coast. Just the fact that you can be right at ground level with this. I also like the way the windows change the color to tint the way it looks. Watch the lighting change. See how the lighting changes just from being behind the window and out. So you do get a feel that you are inside. Then, so they've got a few different seating areas for this. The people look fine. They're not animated, but they're not, you know, low res like we've seen others. All of these, so I think they've got like 3 or 4 areas. The snack bar looks good. I like that she's giving him the side eye. The detail's nice. And I'll show you something here in a second. All imported beers, Walk says. Yeah, I was wondering why Corona is such a big hit in Australia. Beck's beer, Stella, Keystone, Landshark, Modelo. It's pretty funny. But anyway, I did like that. I did like that area. So, I'll show you a little bit more over here, and then we'll take the escalator. So, look, the Qantas Club Lounge. When you go this way. I do like also that the sign says Brisbane on every flight. One got canceled, but the others are good. All Brisbane, all the time. Another area that might be the lounge. There is this area over here. This is probably more the actual lounge. They've got snacks. I don't know what kind. Oh, they had those at the snack bar, the Harvest Box. I don't know if that's an Australian brand or something. But they've got a lady waiting, checking her phone, and then they've got the same guy that we saw earlier. I don't know. I like this area too. I like this area. So, let's see. I want to slow the camera down so I can control it a little bit better. Now, when you go this way, take the escalator down if you want, or, and I like this, they've got a balcony here that I really like. First of all, the windows have a reflection on them that I'm not really used to seeing. Can you all see that? So that was nice. And then the windows out here with the glass. I don't know. I just really like this. I like the way they did this. And I'm sure it's the way the
vault. It's a vault.
The real location is, but I liked how they did that. Walk out here. You can see how they've got walkways for passengers to walk right out to it. So I like that. Now, if we go, let's see. Where was it? Oh, I have to go back. Sorry. Walk back this way. So if you go back out and through the escalator, this gets you outside. And I guess this is how this normally is. I don't know if this is just always open But obviously, if there's planes that park here and you have your crosswalks for passengers to be able to go. I mean, look, they've got, look at these, look how they do this. If your plane lands and has to taxi and park over there, they've got this crosswalk that goes all the way. And then you walk in from there. It says arrivals. So I liked it. I thought that was cool. Then from the outside, I like the art design there. Neat little area here with the ramp, retaining wall. So let's keep looking. So they have two areas that planes can park here. They have this one. Hold on. I think it's freaking out. My drone was freaking out. They have this one. And then they have this one. So the way they're divided. So this is probably more for people departing. I don't know for sure. And then these are probably more for the ones arriving. They have some helipads over here. They also have...
this is going straight to the pool.
They have the fire station over here. Nabil, were you familiar with this airport beforehand? Were you familiar with it at all? A couple of hangars. I love the hangars that you can park your planes in. The way they're open. Like, you can park your plane in here. I love that. So if you're doing GA flights, it's great. Not until I flew into it last night. There you go. Okay. So there's a couple more things I'll show. Obviously, you're going to have, you know, the runway textures, the tarmac textures, the taxiways. They all look great. Very detailed. But they've also added, if you are, you know, used to flying in this area, they've also added bridges. I'm pretty sure these bridges are replacements from... I could be wrong, but I feel like these bridges might be a part of the scenery. Because they also did some over here. I mean, I could be wrong. But when I saw these lights here, these lights are not part of Flight Sim. Flight Sim would not do these. So that pedestrian walkway is not part of the sim. That's going to be part of the scenery. They didn't have to do that. They just added it. I am just now noticing the animated train. Oh my gosh. So we're going to follow that. They've added this. I'll show the train station and the factory in a second, but I want to see what that train's doing. And then they have another set of bridges over there. I want to follow this. I want to follow this train. I wish I could follow it specifically. Look at them doing this. I don't know how involved the process is. Oh my gosh, I hit the wrong button. Go, go, go. Hold on, I'm coming back. I don't know how involved of a process it is to program this, but you don't see this very often. I just want to see where it goes. He stops there. Is he going to go back? It's interesting. And he disappears. So I wonder where he goes. So it's not a loop. Bray says, fine. Purchased. Orbx needs to stop pumping out the quality Aussie add-ons. My wallet can only take so much. So, it looks like they've added this one, this train just to do this small stretch here. I don't know if they have it doing any other areas, but we'll look and see. So, let me show you the train station they added over here. They've got a couple of these sitting, not moving. They have a lot of actual cars that are just sitting. And then they added a lot I like the way they did these trusses. And they added a ton of these trains here. Look at these. A ton of them. Just a lot of detail. Look at all this. Look how much. Look, there's Walk, Jadot, and PP patiently waiting. I don't know if we'll see any other animated trains. I do like that they have the one there, though. But look how much this is. Look, I mean, look how far this goes back. Now, over here, this probably is the last thing. Anytime an airport adds scenery that is surrounding the area, I always appreciate it, because they didn't have to do this. Like adding this, they didn't have to do this, but it does give you a better feel for the area and really what is driving the area. Look. So that's nice. And then, I don't know, this was the other thing I saw. That's the Foster's Brewery, Renaissance says. There's no way. I feel like this round building here with some of the pink trees, I feel like this might be part of the scenery. I could be wrong, but I feel like that could be part of the scenery. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Wog says it's good that they add that for VFR flights, and I totally agree. Flying over this area, I mean, look, it's a nice area. There's a lot to see. I mean, look out here. I'm assuming this is some sort of shopping center. I don't think this is a school. I think it's too large to be a school. However, this could be a school. Having these fields like this in these buildings, it would not surprise me if this is a school. So anyway, there you have it. And this airport was just released recently. So it's very, very new. Yeah. It's really good. Oh, I don't know if I showed this earlier, the baggage area. I don't think I showed the baggage area. I like that they have actual detail on the walls. That's cool. That's cool. Oops. Just a neat area. And then again, to still be able to see our plane through the way the windows are tinted. Very cool. So, very nice. What we'll probably do is show this airport again when the Gold Coast airport comes out, and get another look at it. But for tonight, we are going to go on and take off. Now, I am going to use Volanta as well. Let me open Volanta. Here's the picture that Nabil did. Yeah, I mean, look at it. I'd say that looks pretty close to it. The Gladstone Power Station. Very cool. It's an aluminum foundry. Oh, really? Huh, I thought it was something with coal, the way these trains all look like they had coal in it. Okay, so yeah, we're going to show this airport again when I do another flight. I'll probably do something where we go from Gold Coast. I don't know if we'll go from Gladstone to Gold Coast or Goldstone to Glad Coast, but we'll see. I love the detail. These small airports like this, look at that. It just makes it so much more immersive. Okay, are we ready? Let's get this plane started. It's a long flight, so we need to get out of here. Let's get a quick drink. Mango Loco. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, I need to look into that one, Walk. YHMB. Cheers.
Cheers, genitals.
Oh, yeah. All right. So, make sure our parking brake is good. Battery. Emergency exit lights. I am doing the 800 variant tonight. Ground power. While that's going, let's... Oh, I need to activate the tablet. Let me see if I can remember flight tablet. Look at me figuring it out quickly. There we go. That's it. Okay, let's get the ground power on. I probably need to do lights because I don't do this plane very often. So I don't have it saved. It's a great emote, Renaissance. Any other lights? Oh, yeah. Couple. Get these. I think I would like a full sim cockpit. Physical. That would be cool. If I just had room for it. And money. I think I would enjoy it. And I think Miss Flig would like it too. Maybe I'll talk her into it. She's gone. I'll pose the question. What do you want to do? You want to buy a house or a flight sim cockpit? Be honest. Just be honest. No, really, be honest. I don't know what she would say. God bless. Am I gonna... Let's see. Super duper got vibe. I figured it out. Good morning. Hello. I was gonna say those are a lot of money. My understanding is they are a lot of money. I don't have to have the full, like, hydraulics of it. I don't have to have that. All right, hydraulic pumps, yaw damper. Let's get some announcements going. Sorry, give me a second.
Cabin crew, we're all set up here, so you can go ahead and start boarding whenever you're ready.
This is that aluminum refinery we were just talking about. That is substantial. Large facility. I'm glad they added that. We can check on Miss Flig's reaction next time. Yeah. I love that you quoted it. Super duper, we're just getting started. We're in Gladstone, Australia. It's a great little airport that Orbx just released. We just showed it a little bit. We're getting the plane going. We're going to get out of here soon. We don't need a pushback here. I love it. We just go forward around this dash line and out. Very cool little area. All right. Let me keep going here. Let me keep going. Passenger signs, electronic. That's done. Yaw damp. Window heat. Let's do window heat. And let's do the APU. I'm still imagining Miss Flig's reaction and laughing internally. Here's the thing. She would enjoy it. Like, I do know that she would enjoy it. The only way she would ever consider it is if we won the lottery. I did turn on ground power, right? Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought the blue light meant I wasn't using it, but I guess I am using it. Wait for APU to drop. APU bleed. All right, we're waiting for that needle to drop. That one right there. If you win the lotto, then you have to go with the hydraulic motion platform too. Then it's true. I would just need, now I need place to put it, which if you won the lottery, that's, you know, not a concern. APU gens. Packs to auto. I'm getting really good frames here. I can tell. All right. FMC. So, oh, I didn't say this. We're out of school tomorrow. Amazing. Isn't it? We are out of school tomorrow. I can't believe it. Which kind of sucks because, again, it's the class that I like going to, and we have a lot we need to do, and it's crazy. I messaged my daughters. You know, they're in college, so they're in school, and I messaged them. I said, we're out of school tomorrow. Tomorrow's a miracle Monday. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And one of them replied, shut up. They're unimpressed. If the lottery is big enough, you won't even have to build your full cockpit. You could just pick up one of the professionals used by the airlines. Now we're talking, Bleeman. See, Bleeman's thinking way ahead of me. We need 22, 2.2. We need... I'm going to leave this amount of fuel. We need that amount of fuel for this flight. PP says we're down to boiling water. Captain Nabil says my kids are all home for another week, making it very difficult to work from home. Yeah, I mean, I know some people are struggling with it. A lot of people were upset that our school was out tomorrow. They were upset because they didn't really understand why, and they're trying to figure out, you know, working from home and getting daycare for kids. KGLA. But I would like to go. Not, did I do the wrong one? Y, not K. YGLA. There's really no KGLA. Next page. Yeah, I really wanted to go tomorrow, and now we can't. So I get to do the virtual thing tomorrow, which won't matter because no one's going to stop by. It's not required for them to. Can't let that go. Flig will need to butter every landing or else we'll see him being bounced around on stream. That would be funny for everybody but me. Block says, my buddy in Tennessee has been posting Instagram reels of cars trying to make it up down his street and sliding wildly out of control. Only a couple of wrecks so far. Our roads are completely clear, but apparently there are enough roads that have not been touched yet. Our roads, honestly, they get cleaned up quickly. Like, even when it was snowing, they were, like, in the middle of the snow, they were already doing them. Rinkrat, it's at this point it's because there are still roads that have ice, and it's roads that buses would have to travel. Also, our school has, our county has a lot of kids that walk to school or have long walks to their bus stops, and they don't want them to walk in the extreme cold and in icy sidewalks and, you know, bad conditions.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
Good evening, Bryce. Bryce says it's 68 here again. So it's supposed to be like 62 when we're in Vegas. No trucks to salt the roads down there. So there are, Rinkrat, but they're not able to get to every tiny small road in time. We got a lot of snow on Friday. I told Miss Flig on Friday, I was like, listen, it would not surprise me if we're out of school on Monday. We got like 4 inches, which is enough for us because we don't always get snow. We're leaving runway 10. No Sid. And we're doing runway 29. Looks like we're going to do RNAV 29. Let me pull up nav graph. Give me a second. Let's see, approach is available. 29, there it is, RNAV 29. 700, we probably want 700. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. Actually, let me look at the other one. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's what we want. 701. That's the chart. We'll pin it. So we're doing 701. Right? That's what I said. Yeah, 701. I thought Brace, Nabil said, I wish it snowed in Melbourne. I thought you said you all got ice pretty bad at times. PP says we have a lot of busted water mains here in Memphis. Low water pressure and they're passing out water. Wow, that bad, huh? Dang. Niece have no school tomorrow. They will have to work like crazy when they go back to school. No school for 8 school days for tornado and winter storm. We've been out now for 6 days. Well, 5 because Martin Luther King Day. Black ice on roads gets bad where I am. Glad I don't have much reason to drive super early in the morning. Man. Walk, did you say we want 15-degree flaps on this? Not 5? Calc on your tablet. Let's look. Where is that? Home button. Okay. Oh, I never use this. Oh my gosh. Okay. I never ever use this. Dry. Okay. Aircraft. Optimum. Import weather. And calculate. Verify weight, then select a wait, what? You'll need to import from aircraft for the CG. Center of gravity? Oh, I see where it's blank. I see. I haven't done the center of gravity yet. Oh, well, I guess they already have it in there. They already know. Okay, that's fine. Takeoff not allowed. Yeah. So let's go to fuel's fine. Payload. Maybe it's the car. Well, let me look at the cargo on SimBrief. 3293 kilograms. Payload should be 1377. Estimated takeoff weight 66, and that says 66, right? Doesn't it? Takeoff weight. It's kilograms. Well, I don't really know how to. I mean, I guess I can just type in random numbers. Because I don't really know. Let's try that. That didn't change much. That barely changed anything. Yeah, they didn't like that. Like, that barely changed. I did import from aircraft. I mean, I changed. I lost a ton of cargo. Isn't my fuel what it needs to be? Block fuel is 11,000 kilograms, which is 23.2. I thought it was close. Let's see if that does it. I mean, I did a little. They don't want me to leave. The max allowable weight is 150. I'm not even close. You have a lot of reserve because your alternate is back in Australia. Well, you have more than me, and I can't leave. Let's do 0 fuel weight, 130.6. Hold on, maybe it'll just be easier if I can put this in kilograms and not pounds. I don't really know where to do that, but I'll look. I'll find out. Not here. Yeah, I need to see where to change kilograms and pounds. Displays last page. Thank you. Okay. Now, let's look at this again. So
Put it in the vault. I'm locking the vault.
that's
It's a
not
vault.
enough. So my fuel's not enough. So I have to add fuel. And then payload. Passenger count should be 132. So that means we're going to have 120 in economy. Cargo should be 3293, and that's fine. I might have to make it less. What does that do? Added weight. So you've got more fuel than I do, and you're able to take off. Well, I don't know what to do. I feel like I've done all the things. Import from aircraft. I'm going to, we're going to have less people fly, and I'm going to have less cargo. That's all I can do. Might have no cargo. Nope. 20 passengers. No cargo.
Dave has a dog, but the dog doesn't have a name, so we call it Dave.
My weight's not changing.
Dave's dog Dave.
What's up, Dave? How are you doing? You can take off with 7663 without those. Maybe keep the reserves 8700. Okay. So I'm changing weights, but it's not changing the weight here. I don't think it's applying what I'm doing. I've made so many changes, and like I just took out cargo and most of the passengers, and the weight stayed exactly the same. So it's not saving what I'm doing. Do I have to leave and then do it? Nope, that doesn't work either. That's weird. You said 8700. I still can't leave. That's still way too much. They still won't let me. Well, we're just gonna do this. I'm doing well, Dave. I'm just gonna ignore the tablet. That's all I can do. I've dropped the passengers. I've dropped the fuel. Just got to go. Nothing we can do. We have to just send it. So go to N1 limit, take off, 5 flaps. And let me do 562. Close. V speeds. Since it doesn't matter, I'm going to go back to my 11. Just to make sure I got enough. All right, we've already done transponder. I've already done altimeter. We're going to 35,000 a night. Not that. That. There we go. 35. There's an Australian saying, she'll be right, meaning just send it. It'll all work out in the end. We'll get down on the ground one way or another, won't we? Going to 35. No VATSIM on in Australia, or in this area, is there? There's down in Sydney. They got some VATSIM going right now. That's our flight. That's what we're doing tonight. Give me a second. $163. And the heading of this runway that we're leaving from tonight is 101. Walk made it. Nice. Huh. Okay.
Captain, boarding is complete and all passengers are on board.
Flight director's on. What's our... Oh, we don't have ILS tonight. We do not have ILS. And we don't need a pushback. So, let's go menu. We're just going to start engines here. Was just thinking, but have you ever disclosed your real first name? I feel like I should know, but my brother was asking me and I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, I've said it before, and I feel like most people have seen it. It's Brian. I think there's enough about me out there that it's not a secret. I don't know why my dad picked that name. I don't know if I've asked him. Yeah, Brace, there's other I see a lot of that typed incorrectly. Definitely. Chalks away. It's with an I. Absolutely an I. I had a friend, a really good friend, that was spelled with a Y. Wow, Dave, that's cool. How about that? Check out the brains on Brett. Because of the metric system. Man, the frames are really good at this airport. Really good. For everything going on inside the terminal, the frames are super smooth. All right, let's get to runway 10. Look how that works. That's cool. Like right along that dashed line.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Fligadier. Federal regulations require that carry-on items are stowed prior to closing the aircraft door. Your items may be placed in an overhead compartment or completely under the seat in front of you. Use caution when placing items in or removing them from the overhead compartment, and let us know if we may be of assistance. In order to expedite the boarding process, please be seated as quickly as possible after stowing your carry-on
So
items.
Dave,
take a moment to
my
review the
dad's
safety
name is
instructions
Mike.
card in your seat pocket.
How
Passengers
funny
seated
is
in an
that?
exit row are also asked to review the exit row seating requirements. If you're seated in an exit row, you may be required to assist the crew in an evacuation. If you're unable or unwilling to perform the functions described on the card, just ask to be reseated. Thank you.
This is a large plane for this airport. Bleeman said, my younger brother is a Brian. No clue where my parents got that name either. My name came from my dad to honor his younger brother, Bill, who was killed in the Merchant Marines. And then he gave me his name from my middle name. Wow. Dang, this is definitely a short runway. Oh, I like the textures. The ridges that they've got. That looks really good. Kuda, we're going to find out. I think it worked for Walk Ninja.
Flight attendants, prepare doors for departure and cross-check. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your attention while important safety information is reviewed. In preparation for departure, be certain that your seat back is straight up and your tray table is stowed. Make sure your carry-on items are placed completely under the seat in front of you or in the overhead bin. Portable telephones are not approved for use in flight. However, you may use certain other electronic devices when advised by your crew. Please direct your attention to the flight attendants in the cabin. For everyone's safety, regulations require your compliance with all lighted signs, placards, and crew member instructions. If you don't know how to operate the seat rope, you probably shouldn't be out in public unsupervised. Please use the safety instructions card in your seat pocket in front of you. It explains the safety features of this aircraft, as well as the location and operation of exits and flotation devices. Your seat cushion serves as an approved flotation device. To remove it, pull up and bring it with you to the nearest usable exit, paddle to shore, and enjoy them with our compliments. There may be 50 ways to leave your lover, but there are far fewer ways off of this airplane. Take a moment to locate the nearest exit to you, keeping in mind that the closest usable exit may be located behind you. If there's a loss of aircraft electrical power, low-level emergency lights will illuminate. All exits are indicated by lighted exit signs and by red floor-level
I'll
lighting.
probably do flaps 10 as well, Jado.
In the event of a sudden loss of cabin pressure, masks will descend from the ceiling. To start the flow of oxygen, reach up and pull the mask towards you, fully extending the plastic tubing. Stop screaming, grab the mask, and pull it over your face. To tighten the fit, pull the tab on each side of the mask. The bag does not need to fully inflate when oxygen is flowing. If you have a small child
Having
traveling
the
with you,
trains
secure your
right
mask
there
before
is a
assisting with
nice
theirs.
touch.
If you're traveling with more than one small child, pick your favorite. If you're lucky, a life vest may
Oh,
be
I know,
located
I see.
under your seat. To wear it,
I
tear
know.
open the plastic package, remove the life vest, and slip it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist, snap the two ends together, and tighten. Inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tabs. This vest can be manually inflated by blowing into one end of the red tubes and is equipped with a water-activated locator
Look.
light. How this works, I have no idea. But if you
Animated
figure it
train
out,
right there.
Please let us know.
Another animated
As
train.
a reminder, smoking is not
That's
permitted
cool.
in any area of the aircraft, including the lavatories. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying a lavatory smoke detector is prohibited. If we see smoke coming from the lavatories, we will assume you're on fire and put you out.
Wonder where
This
that
is
one
a free
goes.
service that we
That's
provide.
cool.
On behalf of the
That is a
captain
nice
and your entire
touch.
crew, it is our pleasure to have you on board. Enjoy your flight.
So I do see Canuck. Looks like we'll be crossing paths. He is descending. Canuck is descending. Let me make sure I'm on flaps 10. Yes, we are. All right. I hope this works. I did change one thing. We're not going direct to GLA. We're going direct to Keaton. The other one, GLA, I think was weird. So here we go. You ready?
Let's punch it.
Punch it! Punch it!
Just luck.
Punch it!
All right, shall we punch it? Punch it!
Punch it, we can beat him.
Punch it! Punch it! Punch it! Let's get the hell out of here!
Oh, I think we're fine. We got a lot of speed. It's going.
Punch it, Huxley! Punch
It's
this
going.
shit, Punch it! Punch it! Punch it, Bishop! Punch that shit!
No problem. No problem.
Punch it! Punch it! Punch the gas! Punch it! Punch it! Punch it! Let's get it! Run!
So much runway left.